Legion Commander on mid, it can still be good because Legion trades well.
Legion has a really high base damage too, and probably start with a Quelling Blade also. Could be some problems. We'll see how it goes though. Certainly not a foregone conclusion. And the other sort of ace in the hole that I think they've got on OG is this Jerax Tusk. Moving around, making stuff happen. He did so much on that tiny last game. He was owning. And this is one of his classic heroes. This guy has played it 1.5 billion times. And
yeah, Tusk is a hero that he can shine on.
Yeah.
And Seb is going to be mag in this game, which means that Jerax might roam around to a mid lane, maybe even on the bottom lane. They might start with a tri-lane. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Tri-lane Dota, it's back again. Let's make it happen. So game number 2 underway now as we're waiting for the outcome of this to figure out who the second team to qualify for the MDL Major is going to be. And we've got the tips. Always the tips. There's always going to be some tips at the start of the game here.
When OG starts winning, we're gonna see some bad-mannered old chat. I love OG.
Yeah, they're quite the team. They definitely make full use of that chat wheel. And already it's happening.
Poor defense.
Poor defense. This is interesting. You just go back and forth. Why not? I feel like it might stop a little bit once you start running into this Ursa in the mid lane against the Pango. They know it's coming though, so they're gonna try and break the spirits early. Push up onto high ground. Have tag team available. No tail there with the Fortune's End as well. They're gonna go for the full wraparound here. Liquid are not gonna be prepared for this.
Well, Liquid is stronger in my opinion. If they pop that Arctic Burn and meta, they can take this fight.
Jerax reveals himself. They find Kuro. They're split up though. That's the problem. Arctic Burn punches come out, and No Tail finds the kill.
Yikes! That's not how you take a fight. I meant full 3 versus 3.
Yeah, and apparently Miracle is just gonna run mid. He's done. He's like, I'm gonna go block these camps, guys, or just head back to the lane. So he TP's back over there. And with that, it feels like OG is going to be putting the pressure on here mid.
Lane is in a good position on the mid lane. For Pangolier, and he can always use Swashbuckle to run away, or if he gets a proc on Lucky Shot, that's where he's going to start playing aggressive on the creep wave.
Try harder.
Top lane in the meantime, Mind Control facing off against Seb. It looks like OG is going to be able to pull this creep wave back. Kill potential in the early stages. Where do we need to watch for in this game?
Well, probably the top lane. Just kidding. No, nothing's going to happen on the top lane. We have 3 versus 3 on bottom lane, so just keep your camera here, buddy. I'll help you out.
I appreciate that.
Top lane, switch fast. Just kidding. Back to the bottom.
He did queue up the skewer though on Seb. Doesn't take the early point in the empower.
Yeah, Mind Control is gonna dominate this lane for sure. Doesn't even put the point in overwhelming odds. Just press the attack for maximum healing potential on top of the Moment of Courage. He bought the Quelling Blade earlier than Seb, which is gonna give him a lot of advantage.
Comes out with it starting, and bottom lane, god damn it, Jerax is going to go down afterwards. Kuro's the first one to fall, but Ana, having stepped a bit far forward himself, is going to get a couple more punches. Ooh! He needed another Q. It's not going to happen.
6 charges. Ooh.
God, that's scary. Has a salve, though, from Kuro, so Miracle's going to get healed back up, and now going to walk into the lane and put some pressure on afterwards.
Yeah. Ana also had the Phantom Strike level 1 with attack team, extra attack speed, more damage than the actual Stifling Dagger. Good save.
Snowball onto Miracle. That's going to stop the pressure afterwards, though. And that's going to do it up top as Metamorphosis is
Tier 2
worn
tower
off.
bottom, Gabe. Just kidding. He's going to suicide, come back to the lane. Already has Boots of Speed. The dream for No Tail, man.
Yeah. This is what you want.
he got the first blood. Easy boots.
Well, this is a guy that's obviously on a hero that you don't... I mean, nobody wants to die, but if you can get some early items, it keeps you from feeding in these early stages over and over and over again. But yeah, not that much movement from Jerax, as it feels like they just want to put the stomp on him early on here, and he's got the snowball leveled up, so that way if the shackles do come out from GH, he can either pull them inside the snowball or just break the shackles afterwards.
Yeah, OG is gonna play aggressive whenever meta is down, and if the lane is in a good position. They have a board behind the tower, so they can see if Shadow Shaman is pulling.
In the meantime, Kuro able to get Arctic Burn onto all three of those heroes.
Interesting build on Kuro. His skipping the Splinter Blast early on. GH has boots of speed, but
shock.
in a
Shackles
second.
trying to take him down. Could be enough. They get the Cold Embrace. That's going to keep GH alive, and the reflection out on to Jerax means that he is going to be slowed down but not killed off. Matumba Man kills off Topson in the mid lane. That should not happen. And Jerax is just going to take the long walk. You think so?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a stronger laner. He has double the CS of him right now. Matumba Man has boots of speed, but low on HP.
Kuro, need to run. I mean, at the same time, though, I feel like it has to come off the back of, like, the Pango putting himself in kind of a bad position, right? Jerax? Uh-oh. Snowball? Over to the other creeps? Kuro? Can he kill him? Yeah, the battle of everybody dying, and, well...
Jerax God.
Big plays.
This Cold Embrace level 1 instead of a Splinter Blast, I think they're getting so much value out of it.
Yeah. And it doesn't cost much either, only 50 mana. Like, that's the thing. Splinter Blast starts to add up if you get a bunch of points in it early.
No Tail just trying to stack the camps for PA with Mag. It's going to be extremely effective.
Oh, this was nice. Able to push him up to the high ground and then steal away the bounty runes. So OG are going to get 3 bounties. Bad.
He needs to pop the Shrine to come back to a lane. 2-1-2 build on Legion Commander. Once he hits level 6, I don't know if they can rotate a hero, maybe a Shadow Shaman, but they want to secure TB's farm.
Okay.
So he might be on his own.
Yeah, make sure that Miracle has a good game. The key to victory for sure. But Seb does make the rotation down here. GH and Kuro keeping our eyes
Love
on
the build on Matu. Has extra wind lace for extra movement speed, bought Orb of Venom, and just a phase boot so he can try to outrun Pango. Look at this little triangle on the bottom lane of boards coming out from OG.
Yeah. Just any movement around this area and they're going to see it. And kind of keep eyes on where the battle for the bounty runes is going to end up happening.
Yeah, I feel like they could rotate one hero to the top lane now because Legion Commander is about to hit level 6 and Magnus swap to bottom lane.
Yeah. Well, they do bring in No Tail here.
1 versus 5.
Jerax. Jerax is going to live through it all. Snowballs to save his life, and Legion not able to get that kill. Oh, God. We had a little bit of lag.
Kale. Yep.
Wasn't just us. That always scares me, especially because you stopped talking for a second. I was like, oh, God. All of my internet's gone down.
Region Rune spawned on top. If somehow Topson can get to it, no one has the vision. Matu's going to scout it out.
Well, and they use this 5-minute timing now with the catapult. They did a single pull there off of it. Now using this metamorphosis to take the tower at 6, just about 7-minute mark. So big plays coming from Liquid. They hit their timing perfect and going to be able to force Seb back here.
Now that they took Tier 1 tower, meta's still up and running for 11 seconds. He's just going to fall back to jungle and farm, and then someone's going to rotate top, try to give mind control. You can see him pinging. He's pinging it out because he needs 1 CS to get himself to level 6.
Yeah.
come here. We need.
Oh no, he's gonna get it, but it's gonna come at the worst possible time. Overwhelming odds, and Mind Control's still going to die before Matumba Man can get there. They take down No Tail, but it's a small solace. Although if they could find Ana, that'd be pretty good. But Topson shows up now, is going to be able to find the roll through. Connects onto 2, trying to take down this Winter Wyvern now. But Kuro with that early point in the Cold Embrace, it's going to keep him alive. Jerax snowballs through all of it, able to dodge away from that damage, and Jerax does fall, but can they take down another one in turn? Matumba Man tries to take down Ana now, but that is not going to work. He still has Enrage and an Overpower if he wants to try and run at this PA. A little bit scary, so they're going to call off the charge.
Yeah, I can feel that Mind Control is not happy with the outcome.
Yeah.
He was having a really good laning stage and good timing on his items. Phase boots, wind lace for the chase potential, but no one was rotating. I think they needed to rotate one hero just a bit faster on the top.
And the other thing too is he had to walk back to lane. His TP was still on cooldown from before. No Tail runs into Kuro here in the jungle. We'll see if Kuro decides to drop a sentry ward. He does, but there was no ward placed by No Tail. So a little bit of a fake out there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And in the end, it looks like it's going to be
Radiant are scanning.
kind of a little bit of a quiet point in this game, as we've already had 10 kills and a 1,000 gold lead for Liquid, just off of the slightly better CSing, I think. So Mr. Lacoste, if you're OG at this point, what's the game plan for him? Do you need to try and like keep somebody here to defend against Mind Control?
Well, I don't think Mind Control is gonna explode this game on Legion Commander, because you're playing against Oracle. Oracle is under-leveled at this point, level 3 only, but there's a double save, so it's gonna be tough. Bounty runes in 30 seconds.
Seb saw him on that ward, though, I think. Just a little bit of vision, maybe caught the glance of him, but he definitely sees him now. Matumba Man going to walk up to high ground and assert dominance, but they're bringing in numbers, OG. Still sticking around here, 10 more seconds. They saw that TP rotation come in, and I think they're going to be able to get the D ward. Yep, they do take it down. While Seb moves up to high ground, going to get punched. Taking a lot of damage. The Hex is there as well. Uses the RP, and well, now the Skewer pulling him up to the high ground, trying to walk away. The Disarm is there as well, but that means there's no damage coming out from Topson. So a little bit of a miscalculation, and Mind Control wants to chase, but they are going to call it off and back out afterwards.
Man. He could have popped the ulti and grab a kill on that mag before he used the RP during the Hex duration. Duel is ready.
Dire's middle tower.
I'm not sure if they have enough damage.
At the same time, though, they've also got the mid-tier 1 tower taken, so they will eventually find this kill onto Jerax, as he's going to snowball over to the creeps, but that's just going to delay the inevitable. Mid lane, there's a battle going on, though. We will see Jerax die up there to the north, but also the Shadow Shaman goes down. They're trying to take down Miracle, but it's not going to happen. Skewer away, Mind Control turns to fight, doesn't have duel anymore, but the drums is popped. He's chasing, trying to body block. Let Matumba Man get into position here, but another Fate's Edict, and with the Overpower not doing anything, he turns to try and take down No Tail, not level 6, so it's not the most important kill in the world, but they get the Cold Embrace onto Mind Control. Now the Splinter Blast trying to buy a little bit more time, but it's not going to keep that Legion Commander alive. Topson turned on now as well. Matumba Man gets that kill. And 15 total kills so far. Kuro trying to back away, has another Splinter Blast. GH has respawned at this point. The Snowball pulls Seb in. They're going to drop down the wards onto Ana. Can they find any kills? It's just not enough damage. Another Cold Embrace, but now the Winter's Curse to turn it as they try and kill off this Tusk and keep GH alive. And, well, for the moment, he's going to live. They get the Sunder used by Miracle to save his buddy, and Ana turned upon again. Can they get the dual hack? It's back off cooldown. The slow coming from Ana. They still have duel, but they can't get into range. And Oracle has respawned, so there's no kill potential, and instead, they're going to snowball in aggressively. GH is there, and now they've got the duel. What have you done? Jerax tried to pull him in to take this fight. Is it going to be enough, though? Mind Control almost ends up going down, but another Cold Embrace saves his life, but they kill him off with the shards afterwards. Now the Shackle's not going to be enough. Matumba Man tries to take down Ana, but OG is kiting them so beautifully. And Kuro trying to make something happen against No Tail, but they're going to find him as well. GH, oh god, he falls apart. Everybody dies, and OG did it beautifully.
Oh man, it looked like a really, really bad snowball from Jerax, but they turned it around. Also, Winter Wyvern was forced to use Cold Embrace on Legion Commander, who used the duel to actually save him there. Oh, these fights were lasting for so long. Sadly for Liquid, TB did not have meta there to join a fight, and using Sunder there was not very efficient because they were pretty much the same HP.
Yeah.
And they got a lot from this. Oracle got level 6, Tusk got level 7, and you can't afford to give Tusk levels, because once he gets to that GPM talent, his items are gonna start to pile up.
And we're already seeing some of the problems that this Ursa is having, like the Fate's Edict, and then on top of that, occasionally lucky shots hitting from Topson just means that the bear can't do what he would normally want to do. He does have Enrage, but you can only pop that once, and there's a couple of different sources of disarm in this one.
Bottom tower is under attack.
That's a full Vlad's on Phantom Assassin. He's not going for Battle Fury, of course, because he's playing with Mag in his team, so he can afford to go for this Vlad's, which gonna give him a lot of armor, and his team against TB, Legion Commander, and Ursa. So gonna rush into Deso after that. It's gonna be a really big problem for the supports on side of Liquid once again.
Yeah. And it does feel like this game is now reset again and into the favor of OG. Obviously, the chance to win doesn't matter that much right now, but really it's the experience. That's the big differentiating feature, and you talked about it. Getting those levels on the supports, very important for OG's game plan. And, well, overwhelming odds goes out. Topson being up in front and a nuisance that Liquid are going to have to deal with if they want to try and take this fight. Ana moves in. That Vlad's done. One of the Mithril Hammers as well, and they're going to claim this tier 1 tower.
Ana is so farmed right now. He cleared some of the stacks that No-Tail made for him, and once they... Okay, are they going to go into Roche Pit right now? I think they need that Deso. Fight, grab 1 kill, and then get the Roche with the Deso.
They see Matumba here, but they're on top of a shrine. It's real deadly. Seb takes the last couple creeps. They jump forward. Think about the RP. Don't decide to go for it. Drop down the wards even. Time to get out now. They're going to be able to walk away with that haste, but the Winter's Curse used on the Pango in the duration of his ultimate. Seb gets pulled in. Wanted to try and hit him, it looked like, for a second there, but GH just going to explode. They also find another RP used. Kuro goes down, and with RP used, it feels like they're still comfortable taking this chase. Okay. Topson is here as well. They're rolling. This is the OG way. Dive fountain, dive base, do whatever the hell you want. But against the bear, you got to be careful. He gets the silence, not the disarm, but they still get the kill. Topson for Matumba. You take it.
Similar thing in game number 1 where OG is playing extremely aggressive. They drop the wards, try to go for a mag, but sadly he had the haste rune, so he could just run away. They didn't even use the false promise. The thing about Legion Commander is he's not having a game because of that disarm from Pango, save from Tusk. I don't think he's getting any dual damage anytime soon. Maybe when he gets a Blink Dagger. He's 700 gold away from it.
And this is that classic problem of the Legion Commander, where if you don't start to get off to a snowball and get a couple kills, you're basically just disabled. And whatever items you buy that sort of help you to help the team, you're not damaged.
It's a 16-minute Deso on this PA. With the next RP, plus a double damage on top of it. Is he saving a DD for PA? They might give him the bottle, and he can solo kill the Roche if they smoke.
Yeah. I wonder, yeah, that could be definitely a play. They will know that the Deso is done, at least for Ana, and it looks like he is just going to head over there now. I mean, if you're Liquid, you've got the Blink Dagger done on Ursa with drums. Legion's still a little ways away from her Blink Dagger. It looks like that's what she wants to go for, since, yeah, that's queued up now after the crown. Smoke up, though. There is a mech on the courier. Seb finishes that off. They've got the big tanky making items. Jerax is going to be up front and center. RP, and they lay down vision. They see Jerax. Seconds. They see Jerax. They're going to spot out this illusion as well. Heads up play dropping that ward. That completely stops the smoking. And now OG are going to need to go for something else instead. They spot out Miracle. Okay, found him. DD is there as well. Miracle will have Sunder available for this. He turns it back around now, but they have the mechanism for Ana to keep him down low, and they get the kill. It happens too quickly. Curl on the other side goes down to Jerax. Topson is there as well. He's going to go for the rollout and try and take this fight. Eliminated. Completely gone. And now, if they want to, just head into the pit. Let's go.
Go into the Roche pit. Exactly. They wanted to grab a kill before they managed to get 3. Double damage still up and running. Never mind, it's gone.
But they do have, obviously, you know, Deso on PA, Vlad's. This all matters. And they're going to throw out the overwhelming odds. Matumba Man wants to jump in, seeing if he can steal this one away. He first focuses on No Tail, but is it too early? They're still trying to take this one down.
Yeah.
Ana taking it. Maestro jumps in. The Roche, the bash. It comes out, but they have the Winter's Curse. They're able to interrupt. They steal away the Aegis. Mind control is looking terrible. But now the turnaround, and Seb's RP came too late. They're shackling Jerax. OG fall apart. And there's your dual damage, baby. A gift after stealing the Aegis.
Oh man, what a turnaround from Team Liquid.
Oh!
Matumba Man gets in because they popped the Oracle ulti there and they didn't kill it fast enough. Not enough crits coming out from PA. They could take a fight because TB did not pop that meta in the previous one.
And if you just, I mean, they go to try and save the Oracle there for a second. It's like, if they tank that
they
Roche.
They finished the Roche, yeah.
Oh. And now suddenly you've still got Metamorphosis running. They're hitting a tier 3 tower in 18 minutes. The turnaround here was insane. They've got Manta style done on Miracle. No Tail's gonna move into position, but this is a tier 3 tower taken. With RPUs, there's not a play to be made here, although Topson's gonna run in and see if they can do anything at all. Doesn't look like it's quite gonna happen. GH looks like he is dead as they bounce around inside the shards, but it's a small win after a really big loss for OG, and Liquid looking beautiful.
Dire's middle barracks are under
OG
attack.
was looking great until that point. Extremely good Winter Wyvern ulti in the Roche pit, but as you mentioned, they should not get out and try to save Oracle. Like, you are trying to focus Ursa, who still had Enrage on, so no point in even going there. Just finish the Roche, get that Aegis. Now it's a huge setback for them.
Yeah. Well, and I still think that OG can fight right now, kind of, but it feels like TB is sort of online now as well. He's almost, he's getting closer towards that Scotty. So where do you feel like the state of the game is at now? Can OG still be aggressive even though they've stolen away the Aegis? Liquid? Oh, I guess so. As GH is also dead. They're just finding kills all over the map.
I mean, they're not losing cores. That's what matters. If you want to stay positive,
Okay.
just spam space created.
Radiant's
Fair
middle
enough.
I love the
tower
build on
is
Ursa.
under
Straight into MKB after a Blink Dagger, so he can counter the evasion.
Oh. Yeah, he's not messing around. He knows his job this game.
This Diffusal Blade on Pangolier is gonna hurt them a lot. Especially Ursa, who is mana-dependent hero. Same goes for the supports. Also another tool to actually slow them down.
Jerax, a little bit like a dog
Radiant's
chasing a
top
car
tower
there.
has fallen.
Gets the shards wrap around onto the Terrorblade and then just has to run away from him afterwards.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, 1,000 gold lead again for OG after that big swing. You can just see back and forth we go. And a 4,000 experience lead still into the favor of OG, but Liquid finding some signs
know
of life
why?
there. Why's that?
They have experience lead because Tusk picked up XP talent.
Oh, different.
I know I had a talk with the Jerax like 7-8 months ago about he was pretty much the only player who was picking that up.
Yeah.
Like he said to me that he wants to get it, so he gets faster to level 15, and then he can one-shot the wave with the snowball damage. Try
Right.
to split push, and Tusk gets a lot of stats by
Right.
levels. He gets +2 pretty much. Okay, +3.9.
That's
For
insane strength.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why he goes for it.
Okay. Well, they have a Blade Mail and Mind Control now on top of the Blink. And this is that moment. You can blow up the PA so quickly by having her hit herself. But instead, they're going to find the Pango. And that's still a huge pickup for them. They get the kill. Oh, Jerax runs into Mind Control. Walrus Punch down to about half HP. What else do they have in the tank, though? They're willing to take this fight and die with it. Ana, where's he at? He's a little bit further away, and they don't have duel anymore, so they're comfortable taking this fight. They drop down the wards, though. Ana, BKB already out. They use the RP, trying to blow him up, and they do take down one. That's GH dead. No buyback on any of these heroes, but they are coming back in just a second with Mind Control. Ana has the Blink Strike away, and they're going to try and chase him down instead of going for Seb. Jerax, is he going to be able to come in and help out his buddy? The Blink Strike away again, and then the shards block off. So OG able to escape for the moment. Now they have the heals coming in from the Oracle also. Jerax might have gone a bit too far. He doesn't have any more ways to save himself, but they're still isolating and keeping him away on the other side. But Mind Control now, maybe a bit too ambitious with the jump forward, is going to lose his life because of it. Now the Winter's Curse to try and turn it. They're not killing off PA with this, though. And the chase forward, OG, the Blink Strike forward on it. Does he get vision with the dagger, trying to find it? They throw it out, able to catch, able to kill, and OG strike back.
Yeah, Jerax with the buyback. Oracle was forced to use ulti on himself. They were kind of separated in a team fight. Not everyone was on the same page on side of Liquid. And Winter Vibrant, he needs to use ulti on a hero that's sitting next to Phantom Assassin.
Yeah.
Or wait until Mag uses RP on 2 and counter-initiate on Mag.
I mean, that's again that situation where it felt like Liquid weren't all on the same page. They were sort of separated, and they end up getting punished for it. Now the Aegis is gone. And I think the thing that we should also keep in mind with that Aegis pickup is that that was the Ursa team getting the Aegis, which is normally what you want for Liquid. That's the way that they're hoping to play the game. So it was OG pulling ahead by even trying to threaten it. Kuro runs into Ana. Immediately going to get healed up by himself as well as by the Legion Commander, but they're willing to chase this right now and just blow him apart. So OG taking this tier 2 tower and ready to go high ground?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They still don't have a Blink on Mag, so he can't position himself that well. And you can see the difference in item build. Mag, I mean, Seb in general loves to build these tanky items, especially when he's playing Mag as a pipe if needed. First, then he gets a Blink Dagger, this time Guardian Greaves, which allows Pangolier to build different kind of items.
Yeah. Topson can go for that Diffusal Blade, take away the mana. And it is going to be a basher done for Ana. So the tier 3 tower struggle is evened up. This was all time that Miracle spent just farming, and he finishes off his Scotty. But they are going to take down the other shrine.
Yeah, Miracle is keeping up with PA's farm, even though she had a better start and has that steroid from Mag.
They're going to pressure out bottom lane now as well. Back and forth the tides of this game go, but it's OG that are on top right now in terms of 3,000 gold lead and 10,000 experience. So what's the turning point that Liquid are hoping to hit? Is there an item that they're waiting for, or is it more just like waiting to fight around that next Roche respawn?
I feel like they should try to grab a pick off. Roche may respawn in 5 seconds. If it spawns early, it's really good for them. Let's check it out. A full minute.
Not the best for him.
Yeah, it's a 9-second BKB on Phantom Assassin, so they need to either get her with the Hex, try to burst her down, but it's not going to be that easy considering that there's an Oracle behind him, and same goes for Tusk. Tusk doesn't have a Blink Dagger yet, so it might be a bit harder. Ursa's Invis, do they have any sentries? No Tail has none at this point.
They had one in the river, but he didn't head down that way. He's just going to back out, so it looks like Liquid are comfortable giving up the bottom tier 2 tower, and Miracle is going to try and take the top one in turn. Just trade off farm around the map. So Ana moves in, takes this one down. Top lane, they're going to need to deal with at some point because this is going to push out naturally, as well as having those Terrorblade illusions.
I feel like Terrorblade is going to need so many items this game to carry it. He needs to get MKB at one point to counter the evasion from that Phantom Assassin. He's going to need
Radiant's
I'm not sure if he's gonna
has fallen.
even need
Dire's top
to build a
tower is
BKB
under
this game,
attack.
which is good.
The Terrorblade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dire's top shrine is
I
under
mean, I
attack.
guess if you're getting close enough to False or Fate's Edict him as the Oracle, you're probably gonna die.
Oracle's gonna have a lot of problems
Yeah.
dealing with Ursa and Legion Commander. So he's not gonna be in a good spot, especially since the last patch where his cast range got nerfed.
Yeah. Well, he does have that Ghost Scepter, but that can only keep you safe for so long, No Tail. He is a very farmed Oracle, though, relatively speaking. And Tusk's going to finish off that Blink Dagger on top of the Medallion and the Urn. As we wait around this area for either a smoke play. They already have the gem picked up as well, I think I saw, on Legion Commander.
Yeah, that's correct. They want to get rid of the vision. OG, they have only one observer board right now.
Yeah. It's going to see this courier, I think, pass by with the quarterstaff on it. So they know that Miracle is in this area. And they're going to see it come back now, so they know exactly where Miracle is. But I don't know if they can get a kill there since they're not smoked up. Instead, they're going to head up towards high ground, maybe? The ping comes. Topson feels like he knows where they're at. And Miracle is going to come in from the other side. They're able to jump out, get the silence. Actually, the RP connects onto two of them as well. Can they kill him off in time, though? The Winter's Curse to turn it back around and try and kill off Seb. The Guardian Greaves keep him alive long enough, though. Now the Yule Scepter lift up. Can they blow them up? Yes, indeed. Kuro is dead. Miracle is here, but he's pretty much all alone at this point. With the Shrine, it might be enough. They try and take him down. The duel onto Ana. They're controlling him. They kill him off. Ana was not able to hit into Miracle, and Miracle showed up at the perfect time, still holding on to that Sunder as well as Topson needs to get the hell out of here. And Mind Control chases, Mind Control kills. Liquid take the fight with Vision.
They used two buybacks, thick RP again. With on Mag, they used the good Winter Wyvern's Curse to actually cancel the fight, but Mind Control was really low at that point, so he just killed him with the shield crash, and this is Aegis and Cheese for Team Liquid.
Yeah. Man, what a fight there from Mind Control for sure. He owned.
Mind Control still has the gem, so they saved the gem for him.
Finds
the duel.
Oracle. This is going to not be a win. Do they get anything off the back of this? I don't know. Seb, Chase, Guardian Greaves trying to run. No Tail, seeing if he can slow him down. He uses the ulti on himself and well as the Fate's Edict to stop the Ursa from chasing.
That's gonna be enough. Red Bull over your head means you're dead.
Oh,
All right.
barely. What does
Fake
the
news,
yellow
boys.
ball
Dire's
mean then?
top shrine is under attack.
I think he casted it in the last second, I guess, and
Dire's top
healed
shrine
himself up.
has fallen.
Purifying Flames with Fate's Edict.
Yeah,
EU Matt coming through.
beautiful. Best region, best math. So 30-minute mark, a 3,000 gold lead. So as this game starts to get later and later, how do you see it playing out? Like, do you think that OG have what it takes to deal with a farmed TB in this game?
They're gonna need to rely on some crits. Phantom Assassin just hit level 20, which means 4 armor corruption talent on top of Deso, so these supports need to be careful. Seb still doesn't have his Blink Dagger, even though he's landing good RPs. During the draft, I talked about them getting a Yule Scepter carrier. He gets it on a mag, just so he can counter the Ursa during the Enrage, buy some time. Same goes for Legion Commander. Legion Commander, next item must be a BKB.
Looks like he's still a ways away from it, even if he does decide to go for that one next. It's pretty poor at this stage. Matumba Man down bottom. PA is heading down here. All alone, actually. This is bold. The rest of the team is here. Ana needs to be careful, but they think that the rest of OG is behind him, so they're going to back out.
That's a full MKB on TB. They can take a fight right now.
Yeah.
BKB Cheese Ursa is gonna have another Enrage. TB Illusions are pushing mid a little bit, and suddenly TB is on top of net worth, 2,000 ahead of Phantom Assassin.
With the Aegis in hand, they're ready to go. Tumba Man gonna probably lead the charge there. Seb is gonna need to skewer out of here in just a second. Miracle spots him. And Ana, that's a good jump to get it right at the start. The Eul Scepter lift up the snowball save as well. But now the turnaround with the Winter's Curse, but it means no damage is there either. Do they have anything to follow this up? Topson trying to create a little bit of chaos, but it's all too much coming from Miracle. He doesn't have a BKB. Jerax still trying to control him during this, but they've already lost 2 on the side of Liquid. Can the rest of them get out of here? Ana lived through all of that, but now Miracle's on top of him, and Topson there as well, gets the Blink Strike away, trying to live. No-Tail doing what he can. They turn on to Matumba Man, and he is going to eventually fall, it looks like, the Topson, but still Miracle lives through all of this. Is it going to be enough? He does have that Aegis still. Can they take him down a second time? I think the answer is yes, as it looks like he is fully isolated, fully controlled, and a triple kill for Topson. He's so much in that fight.
Almost everybody bought back in that team fight. The Winter's Curse came before Mag could use an RP, which means that he bought back and used RP on that TB. But Tumba Man was in a really bad spot because PA crit him twice in a row, also bashed him once, so he needed to re-engage. Had 2 seconds left, got a little bit too greedy, went into grab that kill. Who has a buyback outside of Team Liquid?
They're going for tier, only Matumba Man, it looks like. Winter Wyvern's going to be up soon, but they're going straight for the tier 4s. They saw that MKB was picked up by the TB. I mean, is there any way that they really try and go for it? They're going for the tier 4 towers. OG win that fight, and 30 seconds without a Terrorblade. They know that the Legion Commander didn't have buyback either.
They have Deso and Corruption Talent, minus 11 armor on the buildings.
Are they actually going to be able to do this? G8, they're trying to control. They need to slow down however they possibly can, but Ana still hangs on to that BKB. They turn now onto Matumba Man trying to kill off this bear, and they are going to be able to find GH as well. He goes for the Enrage, the Winter's Curse, anything to stall. They need more time to make sure that the rest of their heroes survive, but the Ancient, it's going down in the midst of the duel. OG end the game.
Man, what a decision making from OG. That Deso plus Corruption Talent.